graphical representation methods. So how many we have here? We have got 8 graphical representation methods. One is bar graph. Second one is pie chart. Third one is line chart or line graph. The next one is histogram. It is frequency polygon. Next we have is frequency curve. Next one is box plot. And the last one is stem and leaf plot. So these are the graphical representation methods that we have for the data. So data na summarize madbekadre, to summarize the data through graphical methods, we have got these 8 methods. So in that we have discussed about the first one. Yes or no? We did. We discussed about the first one. So now let us start with the next one, please. Let us start with the second one, which is pie chart. See, pie chart is a graphical representation method in which the nanimuga every graphical representations in methodologies adawala. In all those cases, I'll be making you guys write certain points here. I'll just anyways write it here. Our points prakarana nim examinations ge questions bartauri. You'll get questions according to the points that I'll be writing it here. So the first thing is, why do we use pie chart here? Pie chart, I think ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನ ನೀವು pie charts ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿರ್ತೀರಿ. In a circle, we'll be doing slices, and according to the slices frequencies will be like making an angle of particular values prakara. Let's say for example, one example to explain ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ. Let's say I am interested in representing the particular expenditure of a person. Express the following frequency table through pie chart. Let me take this frequency table here, expenditure and kotaru, and here expenditure name, expenditure, yeah, please, amount, expenditure name. Let's say I have rental expenditures, I have some fuel expenditures, I have some loan expenditures, I have some groceries expenditures. So rent, let's assume I have some 30, every expenditure in terms of thousands and 30, and here it is 15, here it is 25, and let's say it is 8. I'll make it as 5 just to make my thing simple. Idನ್ನ ನಾನು through pie charts represent ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, how will I do it? So the first thing is I have to calculate the slice values here. Let's assume this is one circle, and in this, the first thing is 30,000 I'm spending on rental, 15,000 I'm spending on fuel, 25,000 I'm spending on the loan repayments, and 5,000 I'm spending on the groceries. So if I want to represent this table through the pie chart, the first and the foremost thing that you need to do is there is a formula to calculate the slice of the pie chart. How do I calculate the slice of a pie chart? It is a formula, individual value, what it is? Individual value divided by total number of values into 360 is a formula. This is the formula that we use here to represent the slices. This is the formula. So you can just have the slice of the rent. Rent the yes slice ಬರ್ತೈತಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ what is the individual value of a rent? It is 30 divided by what are the total values that we have? It is 15, 55, 55 and the 20. Is it 75? No, it is, yeah, 75. No, it is 75. So it is 75. So into what I have here, it is 360. So do this calculation. 75 somewhere around 15 5s. I'll do it. 15 2s it is 15 5s is 75. 15 2s is 30. 6 is remaining. Is it 4s? 5 1s and the 5 6s. 24 4s. It is 150 minus 6 is 144. 144. So you take some baseline here from the center and you use the protectors, and from this, wherever the 144 comes, you'll mark it here and you will draw it like this. And you'll shade with some color or a particular shades, and you'll write this particular shade is representing what? Rent. And similarly, fuel. Fuelige ಎಷ್ಟು expend I mean next spend ಮಾಡಕತ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು 15,000. This is a slice of rent. Similarly, with respect to fuel, how much it is? 15 divided by 75 into 360. It is 24s and the 5s we just did there. 5 1s and the 5 3s. 24 3s. It is 75 minus 3 is 72. Did you understand? So from this, you will have a protector and you'll draw 72 degree here. So you will shade something like any sort of a color or a shade mark 3, and you will shade that particular slice as what you have calculated it for, fuel. So write fuel. Similarly, 25. 25, which is for fuel. So what it is 25 divided by 75 into 360. It is 24s and the 5s, 5 1s and the 5 5s. It is 24 5s. Is it 120? Yes, it is 120. Somewhere here. So you'll do some shades here. And what it is representing? It is loan repayment. And with respect to the next expenditures, it is groceries expenditures. You're spending 5,000. So here you have the groceries calculation. 5 divided by 75 into 360 into 360. 5s and the 24s are 5 got cancelled. Answer is 24. So whatever is remaining, it will be for 24. So let's assume the blank one, the shade as, and that is nothing but groceries. And this is how we represent the data through the help of pie chart. If you could just observe this, two things are clear here. One is how we calculate the slice of individual values or frequencies. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು frequency ಅಂತೀವಿ ನಾವು usually in frequency distribution table. ಈ frequency na, how do we make the slices with the help of this formula? What is the formula we have? Individual value divided by the total number of value into 360. That's the first point you have to remember. Second point is, if you could observe this, the example what they've given, whatever the data they are talking about, what sort of a data they have given to us? Fuel, expenditures, are they nominal data? Are they nominal data? Yes, they are nominal data. Nominal data ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಒಳಗಡೆ ರ್ಯಾಂಡಮ್ ಆಗಿ ರೀಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತವನ್ನ ನಾವು ನಾಮಿನಲ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. So people who have come today, I'll just try to explain what are qualitative data. Qualitative data are data which are in the form of words, which are in the form of letters, which are in the form of descriptive types, which are in the form of symbols, yeah, whatever it is, even in the form of numbers, irtavu, but those all numbers won't have mathematical values. You can generalize the qualitative data as ಯಾವ ನಾವು ನಂಬರ್ಸ್ನಾಗ ರೀಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುದಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೂ ನಾವು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡೇಟಾ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನಿಮ್ ಹೆಸರು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡೇಟಾ, ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ನೇಮ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡೇಟಾ, ಐಬಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಡೇಟಾ, types of color qualitative data, types of animals qualitative data, customers feedback is a qualitative data, blood groups qualitative data. ಅದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಎರಡು ಟೈಪ್ ಅದಾವ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು. ಒನ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಮಿನಲ್ ಡೇಟಾ, another one is ordinal data. Nominal data ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ a qualitative data which can be represented or analyzed in a random order. The ordinal data, the qualitative data that has to be organized or written or analyzed in a particular order. If I say eyeball color in any of the hospitals, eyeball colors options, they might start with black, brown, and the blue. ಒಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಿ, ಐಬಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಾಗ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರು. ಆ ಐಬಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಮುಂದ್ಗಡೆ ನಿಮ್ದು ಯಾವ ಕಲರ್ ಐಬಾಲ್ ಕಲರ್ ಐತಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಟಿಕ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೋರಿ. ಈ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ನಾಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಐತಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಐತಿ, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಗೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಐತಿ. ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಐ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಬ್ರೌನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಗೆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಗೆ ಬ್ಲೂ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸಮಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಫಸ್ಟ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೌನ್, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್. So we don't have any standard order that we have to follow while we represent eyeball color. But when it is with respect to the tumor grades, should I have to write the first as grade 1 only, tumor grade 1, tumor grade 2, tumor grade 3, na, irrespective of the hospital? If yada hospital hogri, I have to represent the tumor grades with a particular order. So any qualitative data which I am representing in order are called as ordinal data. Any data I represent it in random ways, I call it as nominal data.